Good evening. My name is Frederick, and today I have the pleasure of presenting to you about what's going on in Aldi from an operations management perspective. Before I get started, I'd like to provide you with a brief history of the Aldi company. It began in 1913 in Essen, Germany, by a woman named Anna Albrecht. In 1948, she decided to retire and pass the company down to her two sons, Theo and Carl. After Theo and Carl received the company, they decided to create a chain of what are now known as limited assortment stores. At that time, in 1948, a limited assortment store was kind of like a store that only sold non-perishable items and sold them at the lowest price possible, which was very, very much needed in Germany at the time, ending the World War and going into the 1950s due to the fact that there was a major economic crisis in Germany at the time, and the citizens of Germany needed a rational and a sensible place to shop, to spend their money without having to break their bank. So they expanded quickly and rapidly throughout Germany, opening over 100 stores within 10 years. In 1961, the company began to continue to expand rapidly, and Theo and Carl decided to change the name of the company to Aldi, shorter for Albert Discount. The brothers ended up having a quarrel based off of whether Aldi should sell cigarettes or not. So they decided to split the companies into two differents, calling Aldi Side and Aldi Nord. They split the companies between the north region of Germany, which would be Aldi Side, and the southern region of Germany, which would be Aldi Nord. Aldi then expands internationally into Iowa in 1976. After doing this, Aldi Nord, Theo's extension of Aldi, decided to buy what is called now Trader Joe's. Theo was interested in Trader Joe's because of their dedication to record low prices and fresh fruit and products. Aldi at the time was still focused on mainly selling non-perishable items. So adding Trader Joe's into their profile really helped them establish a market in which they also sold fresh food items as well. Today, Aldi is projected to be the third largest retailer inside of the United States, following Walmart and Kroger. Here's some strategic actions that Aldi goes through in order to stay innovative and head and shoulders on top of the grocery chain. The three tactics that I would like to point out are going to be the use of private labels, the store sizes that Aldi selects, and also the preservation of funds by minimizing labor completely. I'll first like to begin with the use of private labels. Over 90% of Aldi stores are filled with private label products that they make themselves. 90% of Aldi stores are filled with private label products. This allows Aldi to be able to customize their products and the packages that they come in. Oftentimes, Aldi has been criticized for having similar product packaging to their name brand competitors. What this does for Aldi is provide customers with an added sense of comfort when it comes to buying their products, also allowing them to feel as if they are up to par on the same level as their name brand competitors. Another competitive advantage that Aldi has is the size of their stores. Most Aldi stores happen to be smaller in size and smaller in the amount of aisles that they have in each Aldi store. What this allows is for product placement to happen easier and quicker, more efficiently, and it also allows customers to have a better shopping experience. When customers don't have to walk around as much, it makes the shopping experience quicker and it makes it simpler. Another competitive advantage that they have is limited labor that each employee has. Another competitive advantage that Aldi has is minimizing the amount of labor that each employee has to do in order to maximize their profits. Aldi has perfected and innovated a coin system in which you exchange a quarter for a cart, and then in order for you to get the cart back, you have to give another quarter. In order for you to get the quarter back, you have to exchange it back for the cart. What this allows is for Aldi to be able to cut down on the amount of money that they would spend paying grocery grabbers in order to go get carts on a consistent basis, and it also allows customers to feel a more at home and self-reliant process. Another competitive advantage that they have in regards to labor is that their packaging is ready to display, so therefore they don't have to spend so much money on stocking as other grocery stores do. Most of their products are just able to be placed on the floor and open so that customers are ready to just be able to grab them without them being able to stock them on shelves. With the money that they save on labor, it plays a big major portion, a big major role into why Aldi is able to keep their products so low. The role of operations managers inside of the Aldi organization. Operations management is the key to the reason why Aldi is able to be so successful as a brand. Operations management influences every single part of Aldi as a company, and let's skip that part. All right. Job duties and responsibilities. The job duties and responsibilities of an operations manager at Aldi may look a little something like this. They typically have to manage millions of dollars in each Aldi district. Each operation manager will probably have to walk the floors with other managers within the Aldi company in order to figure out things like product placement, and also to figure out what time employees may need to be at the store and what times they may not be at the store in order to help it work more efficiently. Keeping store leadership focus is one of the main goals that Aldi has. Aldi's operations managers also set ambitious standards for not only their team managers, but their team members, and judiciously are known for having meetings with them. This allows Aldi's operations managers to be able to communicate to the lower level employees the goals that the Aldi company would like to meet on a year-to-year basis and on a quarter-to-quarter basis. And by having these types of conversations, it helps them meet these standards on a more consistent basis. Some of the challenges that you may face as an operations manager at Aldi is trouble trusting your abilities and making the correct decision. When you're a leader in a new market and a new niche, it's always difficult to make new decisions. But due to the great leadership that Aldi has, they're always typically able to make the right decision. Earn certain classes between divisions. With any managerial relationship, you may have clashes in between people, but Aldi does a great job of managing those relationships and making sure that they're all cordial and professional. They're stressed out over customer loyalty. Unlike other companies, Aldi does not have a customer loyalty program. So therefore, they're extremely reliant on their product quality and their price in order to keep customer loyalty inside of their store. So customer loyalty are one of the things that operation managers focus and stress on the most when it comes to Aldi companies. And the need to improve the process quality. Aldi is a leader in a completely new market and in a new innovative way that they are describing the market. And when you're doing this, it is always important to improve your processes and to innovate them on a consistent basis. That's something that Aldi operations managers focus on all the time. And the worries over profitability. With the extreme low price points that Aldi sells at, it's always obviously a worry that they're not making enough money. So managing those margins and making sure that Aldi is profitable is one of the things that operations managers are mainly focused on the most. Quantitative methods within Aldi is the reason why they're able to run and be as successful as they are. Pricing is one of the major things to Aldi, and that is one of the things that they use quantitative methods for. As you can see, Aldi is the cheapest out of all of the major discount retailers that are in the game right now in the United States. That's going to be Costco and Sam's Club, and Aldi provides the cheapest product and also provides customers with the least amount of options with these products, which creates a unique market for Aldi that most companies have not had the opportunity will have the opportunity to occupy that type of space yet. Aldi has created a niche in the grocery store market with brand-agnostic customers, which are customers who are mainly focused on product quality and price and not necessarily focused on the name brand products that other shoppers have been focused on in the past. This has provided Aldi with a unique market that is expanding not only in the US, but also expanding globally. And they're going to continue to be innovators within this market, and in the coming years, they'll continue to be leaders within the grocery store retail business. I want to thank you so much for coming to my presentation. And if you have any questions that I'm able to answer, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy. And here's my references page. I'd like to thank you so much.